Digging up the dirt to plant some black diamond crepe myrtles that we're transplanting from the backyard. It's going to be pretty. We got our mulch finished in the front yard yesterday, 30 degrees, and we came outside and spread mulch and spread mulch. Mulched all the way down the side. This is going to all be bed up to the property line. That'll be a fun project to watch. We're still trying to figure out what to put on our arch that goes between the houses. There still go. Mulched in the tree. Got one little crepe myrtle planted, and then I've got these old gold junipers we're gonna stick in front of them.
This is probably a completely and totally unnecessary step, but we had a bunch of this organic potting mix I'm putting down in the bottom of this hole because there's so much mulch and stuff in here. I'm gonna try to bury them with some of the potting soil,
Which is the mulch we got from the city. So, I mean, it's good and it's not hot, but just to have some extra fertilizer from the great people at Miracle Grow never hurts. It says it feeds all season, so that ought to be good until, what, June?
Yeah, crepe myrtle doesn't need a whole lot of fertilizer usually. If they're getting fertilize them once in the spring, and that's usually good.
And these are the black leaf. Let's see, this one has the tag on it still. They have red flowers, but they've got those black leaves, and they're just really pretty crimson red crepe myrtles. We'll watch them grow through the years. A little oak tree that's got to find a new home. So there that is. Kenny got my crepe myrtle put in.
Both of them.
And then he's going to put in my junipers. So we did go ahead and mulch up here where the deck is going to go, just so it looked pretty and uniform until we find a builder that's going to do it. We've talked to several who said they'd be by. I don't know. I think space aliens come in and take them away once they've offered to do the job. So my Leland cypress is just peeping still, not doing great. I've transplanted a bunch of this sedum around to kind of fill in. Thinking about maybe bringing some daylilies up here or irises. No, you guys tell me what you think. This bed turned out so pretty with the new mulch, and we made it much, much bigger. The daffodils have really slowed down after that cold snap. It got cold. So we're going to have to do something over here. Not sure if I'm going to go buy more plants or move some of those. I'll probably take these three right here and kind of spread them and then pick up some more for uniformity. We did put in that rose bush. It's not really done much. Not much to look at this time of year, so we'll just look at what we have done, because not quite spring. I planted some clematis down there that's just really peeping, and there's nothing. The radio's loud, so we'll go walk faster. Kenny's pallets that I've demanded to be off the deck or off the driveway today. Threw some more rocks in the fish pond, so now it's all nasty. The fishes are all swimming about today. Mulched in this bed pretty good. It's almost all roses, so it can tolerate plenty of just mulch. Started a bed here that's gonna go, it'll go around here and down to there and all the way over to the sidewalk over there. The chickens got to get out of their yard today and do some free ranging. So, instead they're just taking dirt baths. Oh, and my buckets look weird up there, but they'll be full of flowers come spring, and it'll be really pretty. So then, remember we moved the climbing roses. We did not mulch around them. There's no sense in inviting fungus on a new baby, so we're going to leave it like that for now. But these knockout roses are impossible to hurt their feelings, so we mulched them in pretty good. We've got over here to mulch still, and all that. Lots of spots back here in the mulch. We did mulch over Kenny's koi ponds coming together nicely. When I called 811, they said, how long is that going to take? And I said, I don't know, 6 to 9 months. I about nailed that. So I hung these little baskets up, and I'm going to put flowers in them. Come springtime, I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to paint my shed or chicken coop or just leave it. But I've got roses on each end of it, and then there's a PG hydrangea between the 2 rose bushes. Right there's the PG. I've got ferns and gardenias and all back here by the run, far enough out for the babies not to be able to peck at. These were evergreen gardenias, and that's a hydrangea. I paused. These were evergreen, and they did not do well. I don't know if I let them get too dry. We'll see if they come back or not. Another hydrangea I've got. Some wisteria still sleeping, and then we've got a round of grass and our Japanese maples. We're going to build an arbor. I got a new rose bush that's going to go right here. So we've just got more mulch to move, and we've been working in the yard trying to get it ready for spring. That's the spring prep is not my favorite part, but I always appreciate that I got it done on the nice days during the winter come summer, because, you know, I paused because we've got bird feathers on the ground. Let's hope the girls kicked them out of the runs right there. So let's hope the girls just kicked some out. We got some water standing back here. Kenny, I've been trying to work on some drainage back here, keep things rolling. Gets a little soupy in the spring back here. These azaleas we moved are doing really good. They're on our mulch project for today. Over here, you know, I've told y'all I've not tried my hand at vegetables. That's just not something I've done. I've grown flowers. This place looks like, you know, a fancy flower place come spring. But I've not tried my hand at vegetables. So this is where I'm putting my raised garden beds. And I have grown some vegetables in the past, but not at the scale I'm going to this time. This is kind of the start of where it will be. It's right out in the middle of the yard. The only time they'll get shade is in the afternoon, and that's, you know, I want that because it gets so hot, and tomatoes and things like that say direct sun, but man, August heat in Arkansas is no joke. So I've got some privet. It's gonna have to be dug up. It's a weed that just kind of gets out of hand here. And I did put an oak leaf snow queen hydrangea back here. It'll have plenty of blooms next year, and it'll be beautiful, and it'll bring pollinators back here close to the garden. When I get rid of this privet, I'm gonna probably grow a couple grapes back here on these. Kenny's grandparents had grapes on them. So we've got some deer back here rutting and digging, so we'll have to deal with that. That'll be a fun project for us all, won't it? So that's pretty much, Dogger's going to see her friend, and I can't remember his name. So I call him Porch Pooper, because the day we moved in, he walked up on our front porch and stared us straight in the face and took a dump on our front porch and went home. And so that was his welcome. We've still got our roses back here in what was my other rose bed. And these trees just shade them so much. They love the soil. They love being here. And I just don't know how many more limbs I can cut off these trees to get the sun for them that they need. So Kenny's dying to move them, and I'm trying very hard not to get them moved. This will be mulched back here where all this grass is. Soupy right here. And then I've got an hydrangea here on the corner, and I can't remember what this one is, but it's I lost you guys. It's supposed to be the tree type, and I'll have to drop it in because I completely forgot. The tag makes me a little confused. Then another grass. This is a David Austin I bought on sale, and I've not seen it bloom yet, so I can't even tell you what color it's going to be. The daylily nonsense. They were put in 40 years ago and left to do their thing, and now they're so full that they don't bloom anymore. And I've gone through and dug out and dug out and dug out, and I have just about decided to round them all up, but if you want daylilies, come by, pick them up. So I think that's about all I can show you guys for today. This is a kind of a wild rose bush, so it just needs to go somewhere. It'll bloom in the spring. One time, that's it. Same with this climber. I'll change for a, or add a climber that multiple blooms. Our candies are not right now. The rose bush is there, and that's back to where we added all that mulch and the arbor is. I'm just not positive what I want to grow in my arbor yet. And this all needs mulched, but it looks so bad right now. I hate to even show you guys. So here's some mulch. It's gonna go. I need to thin out some of my ferns I've stuck in here years ago. Oh, well, when I get a little more work done, I will come back and show you guys that we've got some stuff done. Right now it just looks like a hot mess. And the chickens are having some dirt baths in the fresh mulch, so. All right. We'll be back later. Thanks, guys.